Have you ever pondered over the impact of power and influence in our lives? It's everywhere, you know. Power and influence shape our personal relationships, guide our professional interactions, and even govern social norms. They're as ubiquitous as the air we breathe. Now imagine a book that unveils the secrets of power and influence. Enter The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, a fascinating tome that lays bare the raw mechanics of power. It's a book that isn't just about understanding power, but about wielding it and wielding it well. The relevance of this book spans across ages, professions, and cultures, making it a compelling read for anyone and everyone. And today, we're here to explore one of its most intriguing laws, Law number 4. Now let's delve into the intriguing Law number 4 of the book that talks about always say less than necessary. Picture this, a king known for his wisdom and leadership who always keeps his counsel close. This king, let's call him King Aman, had a kingdom that was the envy of all the lands. It was prosperous, peaceful, and known for its just ruler. King Aman was loved by his people and respected by his enemies. However, he had one fatal flaw. He spoke more than necessary. Now imagine a cold winter evening. King Aman, surrounded by his court, is regaling them with tales of his exploits. His words, eloquent and full of wisdom, fill the room. But amidst the laughter and applause, his words reveal more than they should. He unwittingly discloses his secret strategies, his future plans. His words, instead of building bridges, start to build an unforeseen trap for him. Fast forward a few months. Seated in the same hall, King Aman now faces a different crowd. His kingdom is under attack, his strategies known to his enemies, his plans foiled. His enemies, once in awe of his wisdom, now mock him. His people, once his biggest supporters, now doubt him. His court, once filled with laughter, now echoes with silence. His words, once his strength, have become his downfall. As the story of King Aman unfolds, it's evident that his downfall was not due to his enemies or his people. It was his words, his uncontrolled speech that led to his demise. He said more than necessary, revealed more than required, and in doing so, lost more than he could afford. His wisdom was overshadowed by his verbosity, his leadership undermined by his lack of restraint. The story of King Aman serves as a stark reminder of the power of words and the importance of using them wisely. It's not just about what you say, but also about how much you say. Your words can be your most powerful weapon or your greatest weakness. Choose them carefully, use them wisely. The king's downfall was not due to his lack of power, but due to his inability to control his words. He said more than necessary. So, what does Law number 4, always say less than necessary, truly mean? It's a compelling question, isn't it? This law is about the power of silence, the art of holding your tongue. You see, when we limit our words, we create an aura of mystery and strength. We become like an unread book, intriguing and unpredictable. Consider a leader in a board meeting. Those who talk less often have more impact when they do speak. Their words carry weight because they are not wasted on idle chatter. Or, think about a negotiator who uses silence to gain the upper hand. By speaking less, they force the other party to reveal more information, giving them an advantage. But remember, this is not about being silent all the time. It's about choosing your words wisely, making sure that each one counts. Remember, the more you say, the more common you appear and less in control. It's time to wrap up our discussion on Law number 4. This segment of the journey through the 48 laws of power has been about understanding the power of words, the influence they carry, and the control they can exert. The main takeaway from Law number 4 is the emphasis on the power of silence and the wisdom in saying less than necessary. The essence of this law is the control and careful selection of words. Words, when used wisely, can be powerful tools of influence. They can shape perceptions, steer decisions, and control situations. It's about understanding that every word you utter counts and can be used for or against you. So we encourage you to apply this law in your everyday life. Be mindful of your words and choose them wisely. Understand their power and use them to your advantage. In the world of power, remember, your words are your weapons. Use them wisely and always say less than necessary.